Crescent cross!
We got enemies.
Onward.
Anyone hurt?
Excellent.
Whoa!
We can handle this. Don't underestimate them.
Hail moonlight! What a waste
That's
of time.
one for us.
Here goes.
How annoying.
How about this?
That was easier than I
That was
thought.
a waste of time.
Here goes.
Pawns. Crescent cross! Chaos sword! Onward.
Good.
Very nice.
Did you hear that?
Mm-hmm. Strength. Claude, I think it's coming from your pocket.
Huh? There's nothing in my pocket. You gotta be hearing. It's working finally. But why now?
What's wrong, Claude?
Oh, listen, Reina, do you mind if I take a look around this floor for a bit? There's something about it that's bothering me.
Sure, if you want to, Claude. Just remember, we don't have much time.
What is this place? Reina, what is that? Is your pendant like...
Huh? No, I don't...
Do
Now?
you read? Please respond.
My communicator.
Ensign Kenny, service number 00298. This is the Calnus. Coordinates 33126.
Claude?
Transport
Whoa,
intent,
what?
9,
Whoa,
10,
what?
8.
Wait, no, I can't leave like this!
Claude!
Stay away! You're...
1.
What are you talking about, Claude? Claude! What is it? What's going...
I swear I'll come right back.
Come back? Where are you going? Claude! Oh, Claude. I'll...
Reina.
Claude.
It's been an hour already.
Claude said he'd come back. I need to wait for him. He's going to be here.
Reina.
He promised me. Claude?
Claude, where have you been?
Sorry I made you guys worry.
Why did you go off by yourself like that? Why don't you ever pay attention?
I'm sorry. Really, really sorry.
Ugh!
We need to get out of here.
Huh?
I don't have time to explain. We have to get off this floor as soon as possible.
I won't pretend to know why, but whatever you say.
Okay, I'm ready.
Claude, isn't that your...
Yep, my communicator. I don't need it anymore. Reina?
Welcome back, Claude.
Thanks, Reina. Anyone hurt?
It's finally over.
Whatever.
a lucky bunch of fools, aren't you? I didn't think anyone would...
There's blood on your hands, and it's time to make you pay.
Oh, really? Well, I'm sorry, but I'm not letting you go any further.
Here goes.
We can do this.
Thundercloud! Prison! Pulverize! Wretched flame!
Is this the end?
Thanks for that.
Take it! You won't lose like this!
Thanks for that. Thanks for that.
Onward.
Anyone hurt?
I can feel the power.
Oh, yeah!
I'm quite happy with this.
Whatever.
How did you become
What is that?
Wait a second. Claude, that must be the
Don't move. Stay where you are.
Why does this little girl have possession of the quadratic key? The only key in existence is the one whose core we created and crystallized.
Who are you people any...
Look out!
Claude,
I told you to stay where you are. We know you can understand us.
Claude, stay with me.
that healing power? Are you a Nedian?
Nedian?
What are you talking about?
My, how uncivilized. You people are just as underdeveloped as this planet. Flying into...
No.
From what I can tell, this boy is not an Expellion at all. I would say he is probably from...
Forgive my rudeness, but what is an Earthling doing so far out on the edge of the universe?
I couldn't venture a guess.
Well, the Earthling is not alone. There's a tetrageniate among them.
Spouting off all that nonsense.
An Earthling? The universe?
No, I doubt you would understand any of this. Allow me to explain. That boy next to you is not from Expel at all. He is a native of another planet.
Another
Yes. The stars up above, those celestial bodies you thought were mere points of light, are home to a wondrous variety of living creatures. Earth and Expel are just two such planets. But that matters not, for we...
I'm from Need?
Don't listen to them, Reyna. What are you people here for anyway? Were you the ones that destroyed Teleria?
I see no reason to tell you of our plans.
What?
Besides, you're too late. This planet's already on a collision course with Need. Even if we told you everything, you couldn't do a thing to...
Collision?
What are you doing this for? Are you trying? What's so funny?
You inferior beings with your shallow, trivial thoughts. What could destroying a single frontier planet accomplish? This is merely a...
You're taking over the galaxy?
Yes. Not that I expect...
The time is near. In a matter of minutes, this planet will collide with Need.
Why? Why did you choose this planet out of all the billions?
This planet was located closest to Need's orbital path.
Our tool is the quadratic sphere, the thing in your world you call the sorcery globe. That was what was used to shift the...
We had no idea that there was also a quadratic key housed on this planet. Our plans have been accelerated up.
What's this quadratic key you're talking about?
A crystallized symbological stone. You called it an energy...
You mean this pendant?
It is perfectly reasonable for a Needian such as yourself to have one of those. Only the Needians have them.
Enough of this! You'll all be dead.
Not if I can help it. I'm going to take out all of you and stop this madness before it gets any worse.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but even if you could beat us, Expel's...
I don't know that till I try.
So you really are that stupid. Hey, you.
You appear to have a death wish.
I suppose we can at least grant him the kindness of a quick and relatively painless...
Let me take care of this. I can handle this. I am Metatron of the 10 Wise Men, and fighting me will be the greatest achievement you'll ever have.
Fall back behind me,
Be careful!
Air slash!
Dragon Roar!
Crescent cross!
Victory! Prison! Thundercloud!
Victory! Air slash! Air slash! We got Crescent cross!
Dragon Roar!
Air slash! Air slash! Hail moonlight! Air slash! Hail moonlight! Crescent cross! Air slash! Hail moonlight! Air slash!
Well done, but I'm afraid
You see, we're now within teleport range of Planet Need, and so I must bid you fools farewell. Ronix.
I've turned my back on 1 billion people and my own son.
But this collision is the result of natural causes, as unusual as they may be. I know your own child's involved in this, but I'm afraid there's just nothing to be done about it.
This was an unexplored region of space, Admiral. There's no point having regrets about it now.
Kurtzman.
Claude went down there of his own volition. That's what he wanted from the moment we transported him back here. We all know there was nothing we could do to save the billions of people down there. This planet was doomed to extinction from this...
Damn it! Why does science have to be so useless?
Everything is well. We have returned to Need.
But those little pests have joined us for the ride.
We could not have prevented it. They were right there with us. It was our fault for not...
Well, you want them dead? It looks like they've...
Leave them. They're helpless at this...
That much is true. Their days are certainly numbered.
But that Needian girl bothers me. What was she doing on that planet?
I don't know. There was supposed to be no escape route from Need. Not in its current state.
She's just a girl. A single girl could hardly be called a prop.
So, everything according to plan then.
Indeed.
But we cannot afford to rest easy.
Things have yet to even begin.
Yes.
Reyna. Reyna. Who is it? Who's calling? Reyna.
Reyna, you all right?
Oh. Claude. Was that you, Claude? Were you...
Yeah, that was...
No. No, it was...
Weren't we in the middle of battle just now?
I don't know.
Are we in heaven or what?
No, it's not heaven at all. We're on the planet Need, in a place called the Outer Gardens.
This is Need?
Oh, no.
Reyna!
You all right?
I'm fine. This way.
Reyna, what's going on here?
I don't know. All I know is we should be going this way.
That might be your Needian blood working for you, Reyna.
I can't really tell, but there's something about the air. It makes me feel so calm. I feel like all my worries just fly away. That's why I think we're on Need right now.
Speaking of which, Claude, they said you were from another planet. Care to...
There was an accident, and somehow I got transported from... And then I ran into Reyna in the sacred forest, and it all went from there.
Oh.
Well, who cares? I don't think where you were born has much to do with who you are right now.
Yeah. We aren't gonna get anything done if we just sit around here. So let's take a look around.
How do you think everyone's doing in Expel, by the way?
Not too well. No doubt about that. Nothing could have survived that collision.
Don't worry. I'm sure they're doing just fine. Bet they can't wait for us to get back home, too.
Reyna.
I'm sure of it.
Yeah, she's right. That's why we've got to get moving and figure out...
Right. What's that?
It looks like some kind of
Please, come inside.
Who are you?
I mean you no harm. Just go on inside the transporter. Everything will be revealed to you.
What, you want us to just say yes and waltz in? I'm not that stupid.
Let's try it.
Reyna?
It's all right. There's something about his voice.
Well, if Reyna says so, then I suppose we...
Here goes. Where is this?
I don't know.
This looks totally different from where we were before.
Well, might as well get out. We can handle this.
I have been waiting for you.
That was your voice before.
It was. I am the one who brought you here. My name is Null. I serve as the mayor of the Centropolis.
The Centropolis?
We are on Need, aren't we?
Oh, this is Need, all right. The Centropolis is one of Need's largest cities. So, do you people have any idea why you're here on Need right now?
The only thing I remember is that we were in the middle of a fight in Illuria.
We were fighting these strange men on top of a tower in Illuria. The next thing we knew, we were here.
You were probably teleported here with those men when they took themselves to Need.
Who the hell were those guys?
A group that we call the 10 Wise Men. Before I explain who they are, I must tell you of the mistakes that have haunted Need's past. About 3.7 billion years ago, Need was a planet.
Meaning what? It's a planet now, isn't it?
The Need of today isn't a planet at all. What we stand on today is better known as Energy Need, an artificial planet enveloped in a high energy field.
Oh, that must be what my dad called the high energy mass.
$3.7 billion years ago, Planet Expel did not even exist in space. Even at that time, the people of Need had vast knowledge of magic science, on a level no other planet could come close to matching. As a result, Need was able to gain control of every planet in the galaxy. But Need didn't rule by force. The records claim it was a model of economic cooperation, almost a living utopia. But even in this near utopia, there live those with evil minds. They called themselves the 10 Wise Men. They were uninterested in interplanetary cooperation. They wanted the entire galaxy under their iron fists. The 10 fanatical madmen began their conquest by first seizing control of Need with their staggering powers. One by one, Need's cities fell under the sheer force of their attack. Anyone who refused loyalty to their regime was ruthlessly murdered. They showed pity to no one, not even women and children. The Needian armed forces mustered everything they had, but they were completely routed by the overwhelming power of the Wise Men. Their rampage across the planet, however, didn't. The Needian army summoned up their remaining power, and after weeks of desperate fighting, they finally succeeded in defeat. As their punishment, the 10 Wise Men were exiled to eternity space, a prison from which there can never be any exit. The war was a complete victory for the Needian forces. And in the process, the Needians finally opened their eyes to the extent of the power they had. Even if we never asked for it, we had the technological ability to rule over the entire universe right at our fingertips. If the 10 Wise Men ever came back to haunt us, Need would be in. Nobody wanted this, of course. After a lengthy conference, the world-renowned Dr. Lantis, we opted to seal away our powers, to put an end to the Planet Need was destroyed by the hands of the very Needians who lived there. And so it was that the entire population relocated to Energy Need, ensconced safely in its high. The energy that covers this planet exists to forbid any access to. With it, we are totally cut off from the rest of the universe. You know the rest of the story. The 10 Wise Men escaped from their banishment into eternity space. How they managed to escape and how they managed to break into Planet Expel is a mystery to us, but the facts are plain for anyone to see.
So those were the...
Yes. They are led by the all-powerful Gabriel, with the cunning Lucifer serving as their military advisor. Under them are the remaining 8 Wise Men, which are in turn led by Michael. They are madmen, and they are to be feared. You can find out more.
Didn't you notice when they came back to this planet?
We did, but the moment Expel's orbit first became erratic, it was already too...
So why did you bring us here anyway?
Because you have the potential.
What do you mean?
As we speak, the 10 Wise Men are preparing to take over the galaxy, and they're starting with Energy Need. But we simply don't have the power we once had.
So, you want us to help you?
That's right. The powers that we and the 10 Wise Men have are identical. Neither side can come.
A different kind of power?
I think we have no choice. We're already here after all. If the 10 Wise Men want to take over the galaxy...
Well, sounds good.
Sounds good then.
Thank you so much. I'm sorry to be blunt, but there isn't a moment to lose. I want to act swiftly and decisively.
What should we do, though?
The first thing you'll want is a mode of transportation to get you around.
Isn't that what the transporters are for?
Those are installed only at our main government buildings. For everything else, we use flying symbological...
Sinar.
If you travel north of the Centropolis, you'll arrive at North City. They have a Synard breeding farm called The Home up there. I'm sure anyone there can point you to it. Also, there is the library that I mentioned earlier.
Thank you, sir. I'd say it's time to visit North City.
Reyna!
How did you know my name?
I have something to discuss with you, privately.
Sure. think I'm ready to hear the whole story now.
Reyna,
I've been searching for my real parents throughout my journey, but I haven't found a single...
I would imagine not. If you are a Needian, you'd be unlikely to find any
So it's true that I'm Needian?
Yes, there's no doubt about it.
Why was I living on Expel then? Where are my real parents, Null? If you knew my name, then you've got...
Reyna, I'm afraid you're going to have to discover...
Myself?
The journey that lies ahead of you will reveal a great deal about your
My true identity.
You are a Needian, and yet you lived on Expel, brought up as an Expellian. I think the experience has granted you a power.
Me?
Don't be afraid of your powers, Reyna. You have your friends with you. You'll never be alone.
Yes, Mayor.
Your parents must have loved you very much, Reyna. I'm sure of it. The pendant on your chest is all the evidence you need.
No. Thank you, Mayor.
Ah, I apologize for
Oh, not at all.
I had best return to my duties then.
Sorry I kept you waiting.
You didn't take that long.
Reyna, listen.
I'm all right.
Reyna?
Let's go. I need to find my answer.
Right.
So, North City first, then.
That's straight due north of the Centropolis, I think.
Ah, they saw me.
Who was that?